I'm going to be doing lots and lots and lots and lots of DIYs. Today we're going to do a DIY on these shoes. So welcome to the channel. These are some party favors that I have picked up and I've decided to embellish them. So I'm going to take you through a quick little video on how to embellish some party favors and perhaps use them at a nice birthday party. So come along and let me know what you think in the comments. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on all post notifications so you'll be sure to get more DIY videos just like this one, as well as some other interesting videos. These look just like the Converses, and we're gonna put rhinestones here, rhinestones there, give them a little jazz up. And we're gonna use these for a birthday party. Anybody probably would love these keychains, an adult or a child or a teenager. So let me show you the tools I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the Keychain tennis shoes, some rhinestones. These are some rhinestones that I was using and I did something to them and they kind of, some of them meshed together, some of them didn't. So instead of throwing them away, I'm gonna use them. All right, I have, I'm gonna use the product, this glue, the super tight glue. This little tool to put a little thin line of glue around the sneaker. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the top of the shoe. I'm gonna put a layer of glue right here across the top. Just a little thin line. It's such a small area, I didn't want to put too much glue. I'm not gonna start in any particular way or pattern. I kind of dumped the rhinestones up. I'm just gonna go straight across. All right, straight across. Some of them are stuck like that, which is great. Very good. So it doesn't take long to do these. And of course you can use any tool of your choice along with the tweezers. I use the tweezers when things get stuck and I kind of unstick them. And see, there's two stuck together, so I'll put those two on there. This project just takes a little bit of patience, and the glue works so it doesn't have to be, I try to get them all in a straight line. And see how some of those were sticking together, so I sort of just put them right there, and I try to form a pattern and this little small space, so I kind of go just straight across, and then if there's any loose holes I go back and fill the holes in with the stone. Chalkboard. This is a chalkboard I got from Hobby Lobby. You can find these chalkboards anywhere, or you can use a dry erase board, whatever you like, but I prefer a black background because I can see exactly what I'm doing. And if it falls off, you just pick it up, put the next one on. Pick it up, put the next one on. You see how that hole right there, I'll go back in and I'll stick a stone in there. These are SS10 stones. You can use any size stone you want, But these stones are just the ones that I had at the time. I think the other ones might be a little too small for me. So I think the SS10s fit just perfect on the top of this little tiny shoe. All right. And you just go, I poured them all out everywhere, but you just go straight down, just like this. That's too big. And now just take the little individual ones and stick them there. And normally they wouldn't stick together, but because I had stuck these together, I don't see any holes right now, but I'll go back and double check. And now I'm gonna go on the side of the shoe, right below that line. I just think it'll look better just going below that line instead of going any further up. I won't cover the line. The line gives it a bit of an accent. So that line gives it an accent, so we're gonna do it that way. All right. And right there. There we go. And I'm gonna go all around the shoe, but I'm only gonna put the glue on this side right here first. Now I have some rhinestones that are in a straight line, so I'm gonna use those because I can use them as a guide, and that way I can get 2 rows. I wouldn't recommend touching the glue, so be careful with the glue so it doesn't touch your skin. And I didn't notice, there we go. I was gonna say I didn't notice there was a dent, but no, there's another stone. And that is what the tweezers are used for. There's an extra stone, if you can look at it right there, they got in the mix of it right there. So I'm gonna get that extra stone out of there. If I can. There, it's on the back. Alright. That way, it should lay flat. So if you find that it's not laying flat, it's because there's a stone under there. All right. Okay. And by having that line, it gave me a great guide. And I'll go to the next. I'll go all the way around, turning the shoe on the back of it. Same deal, same deal, same deal. So a thin line of glue. And there's 3 right there, see? Just lay those 3 there. Keep them a little bit further down because I'm gonna put another line here. So it's kind of hard to judge, but that's okay. I can use the tip of this stick to go downward, all right? And try not to touch the other side like I just did. All right, I'm gonna find another one of those lines. They're perfect and they work fast. I may not get lucky like this again, but it worked. All right, let's see if I can find some that are already flipped over and singled out. There's some more lines and some more lines. So if you notice, the lines here are what I'm talking about. They're already forming a straight line. And it just happened to do that like that for me that time. So I'm gonna separate the line and see if we can get this big one. There we go. All right. So now I have a straight line. I'll move it to the side. I have a straight line. And that's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to take that straight line and put that around the side of the shoe that I've already put the glue on. So trying to work smarter. That one wouldn't come up. So we'll just use this little one and use that for something else. Not harder. And it got to work quickly because it's definitely drying. This glue dries really great. So far, so good. I'll know to test it in the morning to see if it actually dried all the way. And if not, we'll put a little heat to it. And that should work perfect, hopefully. All right. Put a little bit more glue on the side. And then we'll do the next line. All right. All right. All right. Now you notice how that line is going below the shoe. I'll just push it up if it sticks right there. It's got a little bit of lint there, and that's what's doing that. All right, so that's where it dried as quickly. It dried really well. Yeah. All right, let's push it down here. There we go. All right. And that should work perfectly. This glue dries clear. Some glues don't dry clear. All right, we're gonna use this line. So we're gonna try again, and we're gonna start right on. I don't want to flip it because it's still kind of. I've got a piece of paper on the side here to wipe the tip of the. So we'll start right here. All right, right there. And I'm gonna stop right there with the glue because I'm noticing that it really is drying quick. I don't know if it's drying or it's getting very sticky. All right, there we go. And I think that's because I've been using it because it didn't start out like that. All right, so we have a few more rows, and then if not, I'll just do them individually. I see that it looks a little chunky here, so what I'm gonna do is go in with my tweezers and see if I can pull that out. Because I want it to lay flat. Alright. So some of them will get like that, but I always just go back and correct it. And it may be because I had two stones like on top of each other, so it looked a bit bulky. So we moved that down. So now I'll just push this down this way. All right, just like that. And that is it. So I'm gonna go around the side of it and push this part down more. All right. All right, let's see if we can get that long line of rhinestones that I had out before. Well, not the long one. I'll probably, all right, let's keep going. I'll use these two. And I'll use these two. So now I'm getting back around to the back of the shoe where the curve is. And I'll just do this. All right. Alright, so I didn't really want to touch that backside because it's really not dry all the way. And there is a spot, if you can see, hopefully the camera will focus. I'll fix that spot and add a rhinestone right where that blank spot is. So let's go ahead and go all the way down. And I could have just done one line, but because I did 2 lines on the others, I'm going to continue that same pattern. You know, when I first put this up, I put it up a little too high, but it'll be all right. All right, let's keep going with the second line. Yeah, I had put 2 on the last one, so since I started with 2, I'm gonna finish it with 2. I think it gives it more of a bling and more of a pop. You don't have to do it that way, but that is what I chose. More of a shine. You get more of a shine there. And there's one that needs to go like right in here, if I can get it in here. Bam. There we go. Kind of cool. Doesn't take long to do nothing like this. It's just what I like to do. I want it to pop. And I'm a little bit too far up on my line, so hopefully I won't cover that line all the way with these last stones. And I'll do these individually. All right, so it only needs 2 more, and right there. All right, so I almost went a little above the line, but I think it came out just fine. So I think it gives it a pop. What you got? So we got this. Turned out really cute. Yep, 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 yep. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on all post notifications, and so you'll be sure to get more videos just like this one. That is how we embellish rhinestone keychains. We have lots more. We'll show you the end results. Hope you enjoy watching me embellish these. I'm going to let them dry for overnight, and then I'm going to come back to them, and if they're not dry, then I'm going to go over them with some heat.